Steve's Backyard Bike and Car Repair Tips, sponsored by Top Coat F11. Welcome back to Steve's Backyard Bike and Car Repair Tips. It's a big day for me. I'm excited. We got some accessories for the Memphis Shades fairing. Now, my Memphis Shades fairing I actually mounted using the stock Harley windshield quick attach. If you're going to do that though, realize you're going to cut about the top 1.5 inches off your factory mount on the dyna switchbacks. It curves up and it interferes with the top of the fairing. I actually, just in test fitting, I actually cracked the top of the fairing, and I got this used because I just didn't have a budget to go out and buy a new one. Now, this trim is going to hide a lot of that, which excites me. So I'm happy about that, and I just like my bike looking nice, and this accessory trim, it makes it look a lot like a Harley Davidson. So I also got the fairings for down below. So we're going to be putting the wind deflectors on as well. And we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get these 3 bolts out of here. What's nice about that is you can do that all by hand, and they've been in there for a long time. It's just you get a good grip with your finger on the back and you can turn them loose. And I believe the install is the exact same way. I've never had to tighten those and they've never come loose, so that's a cool thing. No tools required. I kind of like that. There's even a no screwdriver mark right on the bag with the new screws. I think I'm actually going to get a microfiber and clean some of that up, just where the screws were, just so it's clean when the new install goes on. All it is just wax residue and whatnot, just from cleaning and that, because it gets wedged under the edge of the screws. I apologize for the back noise. I live right close to a highway. Here's our wind deflectors. As you can see, they come with the hardware. No screwdriver. I went with the black tinted smoke. I think it goes with the bike best. You can actually get these in different colors to match your bike if you want. Why not? Let's read the instructions. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Screw, washer, the back tightening fastener. Done. I gotta say, the black looks much better than the white that was there before. There's one. One thing I am happy about using the stock Harley mounting bracket and then moving the turn signals down, I'm actually happy to see that these deflectors don't interfere with any of that. It comes close to it in a couple spots, but it doesn't actually interfere. That was a concern I had when I ordered them. These bolts or screws and fasteners are nylon, so you don't want to over tighten these because you will strip them. So don't use a screwdriver on them. I'll do an actual walk around when I'm finally done here, just to show, you know, everything, and I'll try and show the mounting bracket from behind for anybody that's interested in doing it that way. I think what we're going to do now is, so I do have this fairing. When I bought it, was lucky to come with the accessory bag up here, and it's useful for putting your cell phone and glasses in and whatnot. So I got to take it off in this center bolt, and we're going to put the trim on. Nice thing too, I will give Memphis Shades credit, is it does come with an Allen key and everything you need to do the job when it shows up, which is great. This is the box that the trim comes in. Some air packaging. New hardware I should say, with an Allen key. And the actual trim. This was for function. This is for the bling. I like shiny. Black and shiny go nice together. Now, if you've got the windshield bag on the back like me, you're probably going to have to reuse these fasteners, because the ones that come with it also match the one that's in the center. It's a smaller one. You need this to actually hold that windshield bag in place. I actually think I'm going to leave the far side hooked up for now and start this center one just so the windshield and everything's not coming off. I don't know if you guys can see it. I actually have Sirius XM radio hooked up on my bike, because my bike came with Hog Tunes, and we do plug a cell phone into it and whatnot. But I actually just bought an extra docking station for my satellite radio, and I've run the wiring back through the bike and wired it into actually where I plug into my my quick charge, so I can unplug it when I want to, and it's not draining the battery. And it works awesome. It's tucked up under my fairing somewhere in about here, and I can see it, and I can reach my hand in and push the buttons and change the channel if I want. It's awesome. So it's actually attached to the windshield itself. I've got the unit mounting bracket attached to it, so I don't want it to fall off right now. Here we go. This is polished stainless slotted trim. It's actually got a foam padding on the back so it doesn't scratch the fairing underneath, which is really nice. I didn't expect that. So if you see with these threads, what they do, this actually slides up right to that shoulder. If I can get in here close enough. and it comes right through and it butts up right against the back of the trim. And that way you're not putting a lot of pressure applying to the actual fairing, and you're not going to want to twist and crack it and break it. Now, I'm not going to tighten that up right away yet, just because you do have to curve this trim around. And the only thing I'd see about this trim is it is going to be hard to get in there to clean in between, but I did like it better than just a flat piece of stainless. So I think I'm going to get this side started up, and then I'm going to go over to the other side, undo the other bolt, and that should keep everything from moving around on me. Now I've got all the 3 bolts on, and I've got the center one snugged up, and I've got this one snugged up. Now you just want to snug them because they are nylon. You don't want to over tighten these and strip them. We're almost done. Excellent. Okay. So here we are. Let's give you a bit of a walk around. I'll do the best I can here. So we got the trim on, and I know it's kind of dark in my garage. I apologize. We got the lowers on. I think it adds to the look of the bike. I think it looks that much better. It dresses the fairing up that little bit more, and gives me what I want out of it. I can probably get around on this side. You guys can see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can get my my quick attach here. My apologies. So there's the quick attach. It's the stock one, and it was up here. Right here I had to trim that little bit down just because the fairing curves in. And that's all it takes to make the stock Harley work. So there you have it, guys. I hope that's helped you, and you get to see what it looks like on a fairing if you're looking to do it yourself. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that bell if you want to see more. Have a good day. Cheers.